So guys, what's good guys? So today this is going to be my first official video on this mission. So for those of you who doesn't know about the mission, I'm embarking on a mission to recover a $5,000 profit challenge account that has been in a drawdown. I kind of left it for a while because of the drawdown. This account, I'm telling you, has only few dollars to be gone to get breached. So stick to the end of this video, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun because it's going to be a lot up and down and using this. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. But first of all, let me show you guys the condition of this account currently, and the size, the amount left for me for the account to get breached. So make sure you're gonna wear.
Okay, I'm on the dashboard now. Let me go to the dashboard and see what it looks like. Then we're in 4% drawn down here. 4% drawn down, meaning we still have how much left? We still have $2,234 left for this account to be gone. Then, so the profit target to get back to the starting price is $642. So guys, let me tell you guys how I'm planning to manage the risk on this account. And how it will go.
It's raining outside, that's why I came inside. This is how the risks will go. We'll be risking 0.4% of this account, $20 for each trade for now, until we get to the starting price, which is $5,000. And after we get to that $5,000, then if we make like extra $100, then we'll start risking 1% to see if we pass this challenge phase. We'll start risking 1%, which is $50. And if for any reason, or for just Forex being Forex, we have a setback that brings us back to the starting price, we reduce our risk again to 0.4%, just playing the safe. So if we the plan is going to be, if anything brings us back to the starting price 5,000, reduce the risk to 0.4. Then when we scale the account to like $5,100, we increase it to 1%. You grab. So I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I just really hope we're going to pass. I trust myself, I trust my system. I've backtested on this day. I've been training the system for 3 years now. Well, I've been in this game 5 years, but I found out I've been training the system for 3 years now. So I trust it, but you can't trust everything at times. But I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to make a mockery of myself online, but guys, please do me a favor right now. Click the subscribe button and follow this journey, see how it ends. And if you are on a drawdown, then maybe follow my journey and see how I work out my own drawdown. So right now, I want us to head to the chat. Yeah, today is Sunday. I want us to head to the chat and see if we can get anything against next week. Get any intraday, swing, anyone at all. I'm just a dynamic trader, neutral, not a swing trader for now, or an intraday. Anywhere I see opportunity, I enter. So stick to the end of this video. I trust me, this journey is going to be fun, and I don't want you to miss out. So just keep the subscribe button real quick.
So BTC USD is going to be our first. BTC USD is going to be the first pair we analyze. In BTC USD, for the past few weeks, BTC USD has been on a downtrend. So we have high consolidation, that's to maintain, lower low, high, low, high. Then we had this kind of market being market high, higher low, then lower low. This particular lower low here is interesting because this lower low, after market made this lower low, it's left an unmitigated demand zone right here, an only unmitigated valid demand zone that broke the structure and also broke the structure, indicating the market is still on track on this trend. And after that, we see that market has come back to this demand zone here with this movement here. See that market has come back for this demand zone, and it's reacting already to the demand zone, because we see that the trend we see after getting to this demand zone here, it's broke structure, and yeah, I think we are going to get a pull down down to at least 76k. So I'm planning to buy from either of this zone here, those demand zones. Yeah, you might be asking, why don't I choose one, or am I confused? I'm not confused. This is it. This demand zone broke the structure. Yeah, but we have an extreme demand zone here, and this demand zone doesn't have a trade for concept, and among that concept, it's a liquidity or an inducement must be involved before I take any trade. Those 4 concepts must be met. And for this one, we have a block of structure here, but I don't see any form of liquidity, like form of liquidity that markets will take out before tapping into my demand. That's why I mark this too. And you know, when you don't find liquidity, there's high chance that you are standing on liquidity. So I'm kind of seeing this place as an inducement zone, and this place as the extreme supply zone. Yeah, supply zone. So this supply zone here, for this particular trade, I won't confuse myself. What we do here is we're planning to sell with expectation of markets coming down to 76k. Yeah, 76k targets for this week. So what we'll be doing is we'll wait for kind of confirmation. Since we don't have a liquidity here, we'll have a confirmation. I will set limits here. We'll wait for confirmation. But if market pulls back here, we'll just set limits one time. That's what for double confirmation. Double confirmation will look like this. I'll wait for market to tap in here, come back, have something like this, break structure like this. This indicates to me that market is still in track on this trend. So then after that, I'll look for a demand zone, and if market pulls back, then I'll be selling from that zone. So that will be the plan on BTC USD. Let's go to GBP-JPY. Guys, I'm in trouble on this GBP-JPY. Like, I made a fucking damn mistake, and I will show you guys what the mistake, the error is. And the worst part is that I made this mistake with this current account we are planning to save. So this is it. We see GBP-JPY is quite on a trend. I don't want to go to the daily time frame and start the top down because I don't want this video to be more than 10 to 15 minutes long. So GBP-JPY is quite on a trend. So you see we have high, lower, high, low, high, low, and after market broke this high, it's left a demand zone, an unmitigated value demand zone that also breaks structure here with fair value gap. So this zone here, this is the mistake. These 2 zones, we have like 3 zones to buy from. There are multiple zones to buy from here. Well, you get to find out the reason why I called this one an inducement that we fed for, and the trap that we fed for. Look, there are multiple zones to buy from here. You know, there's number 1, there's number 2, and number 3. And the reason why these 2 to me are inducement is because, look, remember earlier I said when you don't find liquidity, then you are definitely standing on liquidity. This is the reason why I call this an unvalid demand zone. You see, this demand zone has a demand, a break, but right here we have some kind of double bottom liquidity, and according to logic have it that anytime there's a double bottom, a market always come back to clear it. And this is the lesson you will learn from me today. Do never sell above liquidity, and do not never sell below liquidity, and do not buy above liquidity. So this thing here already has made us fall for this inducement. Ulua God. And same thing here on the second zone here. You see we have a double bottom here. Then so which means that just like I said earlier, never buy above liquidity, because logic have it that market always come back to clear liquidity before going. Good. And the reason why this particular zone is valid, listen, this is an extreme demand zone, because after this demand we don't have any other demand. You see here market has already tapped this demand, and there's no other demand here. This one market has already mitigated it, so the only demand standing is this, and this demand is valid. Yeah, this demand is valid because it's an press. This demand is valid because it has all the 4 concepts of a demand. We have an unmitigated demand with fair value gap, and it's broke structure right here. So this here is the demand zone that is clear and clean, because it doesn't have any form of, it's not sitting on any form of liquidity, and it's a demand zone that reacted from a demand zone. So guys, bro, let's just see, this is what I would do if God does miracle for us. This trade is actually a 1:2. Normally I go for 1:3, but on this one I went all the way to 1:3. This is a 1:3 plus trade. So what I would do now is, if market gives us the grace of like moving up to 1 hour, which is $20, because I risked $20 here, 0.4, just like I said earlier, I will be risking. If market just give us the grace of moving $20 profit, I'll close this trade, then wait for markets here. You see, so that's it. That's for GBP. So let's go to other pairs and see what we have. This GBP, Euro USD and GBP and Euro GBP USD has not been favoring me for a while now. But let's just check them out. Let's check them out. On Euro USD, I'm seeing some kind of trend change. Let me just show you something. Here's the top down here. We see that market was trending high. Then after that, we had a pull here. We had this high low, low high, high low, low high, high low, low high, high low. Then market changed character here, that is changed trend. Market didn't came back to break this, rather market this trade broke this structure here, indicating a market shift. And after that happened, we actually got a market shift, because we have this high low high, high low high, and then boom, we had this high here, indicating that this market is still on an uptrend. Yeah, still on an uptrend. So let's just make our plans. On this daily time frame, I'm seeing something clear already. See, on the daily time frame, remember the concept, the logic I told you guys earlier. We are going to use that logic here. That logic is going to work for us here. So on this, I'm already seeing some kind of plan. Remember I told you that logic have it that anytime there's a double bottom liquidity market, so let's come back to clear it. So I'm seeing some kind of those pattern here, because we have this, the first tap here, the second one here, and the third one here. So I'll be hoping for market to come back and break this. So that would be the plan. And let's just look into the lower time frame and see what's going on the lower time frame. I think we have some kind of good trade. And on this daily time frame, sorry, before I leave this daily time frame, I didn't mention something. On daily time frame, we have a clear demand. So I will have a clear demand zone here, right here. I mark my demand zone. My demand zone always the last candle before an explosive move, and the last candle we had was this one before this one. It has a very valid gap, and it also broke some nice structures here. You see, it also broke this structure, indicating the market has changed movement. So if we get a pullback here, which I don't think we'll be having anytime soon, because I'm not planning to swing trade this trade. If we get a pullback here, it's a good zone to buy from. But no, we won't just decide the trade on the day. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame and see what's going on the 4-hour time frame. Let me modify this. Remember, it's always on the last candle before the impulsive move, and that last candle is this one. Let me just modify it well. The last candle was this one. I'm seeing kind of multiple demand zones here. We have this one here, we have number 2 here, and number 3 here. Now this is where trade always confuses a lot of people, which place to buy from. Let me go down to the 1-hour time frame to explain this thing a little bit, because I just looked at my chart now. See, so on this on the 1-hour time frame, look, you have triple zones here, just like GBP, but the difference is that this one is clear. It's not sitting on any form of liquidity. So if you ask me which one should we choose, I would go with this one, because this one is a valid one. It's the zone that broke this particular one, and that is the zone that we should be concentrating on. But that is just our logic. We won't just be trading this. I won't be setting a limit here at all. I'll wait for double confirmation. If market comes back here, wait for double confirmation pattern, and if we don't get that, we hope for that on the next one. If we don't get that here, we hope for that on the next one. So that's it. So we have 3 demand zone here, which will act as a magnet for price to come back down here. So I'm seeing some kind of nice trade here though. I'm seeing a nice trade here. So guys, what do you know about counter trading? If you don't know anything about counter trading, we are going to counter this trade now. Watch me do this. We'll be selling GBP, we'll be selling Euro USD down to this. Already we have a magnet here. This demand zone will act as our magnet for price to come back to retest. So since we have this in mind, we can go for a sell before the buy during this week. So this is what the sell will look like after markets hit this liquidity, this double bottom. It doesn't quite look like double here on the lower time frame, or on the daily time frame you see it clearly. So after market hit this, it has broken this zone. So on the lower time frame, it's safe to sell below it. It's safe. So we see some kind of trend, and remember, my trade always work with trend. Number one thing I trade is trend. I am a trend trader. We have some kind of high, low, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, high. And after market created this low here, it left us with an unmitigated demand zone here. Yeah, I know market has tested it, but sorry, the demand zone is here. The demand zone is actually here. Yeah, I didn't look at it very well. The demand zone is here, not here. The demand zone here. After market broke this zone, it's left us with a demand zone, an unmitigated demand zone here. And after it broke this one, it didn't have any demand zone. As you can see, markets always come back to test all its candle. So we have a demand zone here, which is kind of safe for us to sell from. So let's just look more into this trade and see what we plan on. Let me highlight that zone. This is going to be our selling zone. Market already tapped on it. Don't worry, we are still on track. Let me change the color so I don't know what I'm doing. That is on the lower time. So this is the only demand zone here, an unmitigated demand. Remember, I marked the last candle before I'm closing. So this is the only demand zone here. We don't really have any other demand. You see, markets here, all this candle tests, all this candle doesn't have fair value gap or any type of demand zone. It's always test back. So the only demand zone we have is this one here. You see this one here. Market has come back to test it. Market has come back to test it. This is how we're planning. Since market has already tested it, we have a magnet below. This is how we will trade it. We go down to the 15 minutes time frame. And this is what the trade will look like. Already market has already entered here and gave us a low. So what the trade will look like, we'll wait. Now market has pulled back. We'll wait for a break of this particular resistance zone here, a break, and hopefully if we get a demand zone, we'll mark that out. If market pulls back there, then that is where we will be selling from. For maybe our targets will be maybe one of those demand zone, because it's a magnet for price. So that will be all for this video. I'm kind of tired already. If we take any other trade during the week, I will make sure to show you guys. I don't want you guys to miss out. I want you to subscribe and wish me good luck. If you have any question, please do leave the question in the comment section. I will be glad to answer your questions. So guys, that is it for this video. Till next time, it's your boy Ismax. Please like and subscribe. Let's do this together.
A creative mind is a fertile land for growth.